Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4. In this episode, we're going to tackle an alert mission that actually happens to be a nightmare mode mission. So if you're not familiar with this type of mission, basically, they give you some kind of major problem you have to deal with while you're trying to complete it. And from what I've experienced so far, it's been a while since I've actually played one, they either completely remove your shield, or I think they can even have your health continue to count down as the mission continues. Even if you're not getting hit, your health will start to tick down and you have to complete it as quickly as possible. They've even had enemies that are ridiculously high level in this too, so it does tend to be a nightmare, although it's not always that difficult to deal with. And the benefit to actually completing is you get a nightmare mod, and if you're not familiar with those, pretty much they have extra benefits over regular mods. So let's see, Exterminate Alert, it's a nightmare mode, it's located on Saturn, Corpus Faction, their levels range from 18 to 21. Reward for completing will be 13,800 credits and Accelerated Blast. So this is going to be a blast to complete. And unfortunately there are no sneakies on right now, so we're going to have to play with some random people. We're just going to have to go right into it and hopefully we find a good squad here. Now don't forget to click like if you enjoy the series. The more likes we get, the faster these videos keep pouring out. And also hit subscribe to become a sneaky today, that way you can continue to easily follow the series in the future and never miss another video ever again. And as always, I do hope you enjoy as we go in here for a real nightmare. Infiltrated. Now, I'm taking Volt because he's the most familiar Warframe for me. He's the one I can do the best with, I think, at this point in time anyway. Oh, we got the Penta in there. Doing some major damage. Now, it looks like the only problem we're going to deal with is the lack of a shield, so it's not really going to be too bad, hopefully. I mean, granted, that is still a pretty big problem because you don't have regenerating health. You have to go around actually finding health orbs. And then again, I think one of the players was a Necro, so that might help us a lot because he can use his Desecrate ability, and that'll actually turn the enemy corpses into health orbs, potentially. Depends on how much he's upgraded the ability, how often it's actually going to occur when he uses it. Alright. And this was probably previously recorded, that's why I'm still using the Orthos. I'll probably be using the Dacra Prime in some videos before this. Oh damn, that wasn't a good idea. Oh man, no! Oh! You should be prepared, Sneakies, because more than likely, I'm going to be dropping a lot on this. That tends to happen a lot in these nightmare mode missions. Especially when I only have 660 health to deal with here. You have to be extra cautious, that's why I'm going to have to mix in some overload abilities. Now, I remember I was talking to someone before about using overload in a room, and they were telling me something about they were watching another video where somebody said you can only use overload once per room for some reason. That's actually not the case. The thing with overload is when you use it in a room, it will actually take all of the electrical components within the room within range of your ability, and it will take them and actually make your overload attack more powerful, and you can only do that once per room. Basically, it sucks all the energy out of all the electrical equipment. And you'll notice it randomly pop out of like the computers and stuff when I use it. So we're just going to wait for these guys to catch up to me, hopefully. Won't take too long. Or maybe it will, I don't know. Don't you do it. This is typically what I'll do. I'll come on here and I'll wait at the little terminal for all the players to come up and we'll go down together. However, somebody always gets impatient on the elevator and they actually make us go down faster before the last person catches up. I'm not even really sure why it takes this person so long to catch up. There's always one person that has to be really slow, and exactly what I called it, how I called it. Alright. So, I guess that last person will just have to deal with it. And we're going to keep going through. Use the Penta to clear our way. Try to take down all the cameras if we can, that we don't have to deal with going through those laser beams blocking the doors off. Now, hopefully I can be careful with the Penta. I don't want to accidentally blow up the reinforced glass. Alright, not too shabby so far. I don't think I've shown this version of Volt either. I'm actually using all black and white on him this time. Before I was using primarily blue and different colors. But ever since I got that PlayStation 4 color pack, that's really awesome. I can use black more often, which I actually prefer, quite frankly. Now see, you can see the electricity like zapping down from the ceiling and stuff. That's coming from all the lights, fixtures, and everything. There we go. You gotta be really careful. Oh, I'm down to 33 health. This is not going to end well. Keep trying to penta these fools. Now, unfortunately, we do have to destroy every last one of them, so we can't really try to sneak past them. But we got 48 down out of 73, so we're more than halfway through. Quite a bit more than halfway through. I'll try to use a little bit of stealth maneuvers if we can mix it in. However, odds are I'm going to fall down again by the end of this. I'm going to pull out my Wraith Twin Vipers. These are my trusty weapon. These are by far my most used weapon in my entire Warframe career. And a good reason for that is because I've modded them to the point where they're actually really powerful. And they actually have more room to improve too. It's amazing. Oh man, see, I knew it was going to happen. It's alright. Sometimes it's actually a good idea to drop down and require your teammates to revive you because you'll gain full health and shields back in that particular case. Obviously not in this specific situation. Now you can see the lightning coming from the electricity coming out of the fixtures. You can see that clearly happening. And it's all sparkling everywhere too, so you can tell that it actually worked. Now if I use that overload ability in that room again, it wouldn't work the same way. Here we go, 60 down. Oh, 62 down. Don't worry, I got you, man. Oh, maybe not. This is not a good idea. Oh, man. I think I've spent more time on the ground in this mission than I have in any other mission before. Except when I was first new at this game. Now, I actually played another Nightmare Mode mission where it was a survival. Oh, looks like all three of us are down. Oh, that's not good. Looks like we're going to have to start using some revives. Oh, so close. There was another one I was playing where the enemies were ridiculously high level and they were just demolishing us. It was a survival. And that's really tricky because you have to survive when the enemies are a really high level. Somehow you have to either get past them or kill them so they drop the little packages that give you oxygen back to fill up the meter. However, where there's such a high level, that's not really a realistic option, so I had to pretty much bum rush past them and I had to use Volt's little speed boost ability. Get past them and make my way to the capsules, and it was just a complete nightmare. I mean, nightmare mode, obviously. And it was really tricky because I actually had to like crouch down behind all these fixtures and everything and really try to survive as long as possible. And you know, as soon as that 5-minute marker hit, we had to bum rush our way out of there, get to the extraction. There was no way we were going to survive for too long. And you really don't want to risk losing it because these Nightmare Mode missions actually don't come up that often, at least for an alert mission anyway. You'll occasionally see if you go onto like the regular missions on the star map, you'll find it will ask you when you try to go into it if you want to do Nightmare Mode or regular mission. And if you can handle it, you should definitely do Nightmare Mode. The rewards are definitely great and worthwhile. We're going to have to wait it out because that last person isn't even playing or something. I don't know what's going on with them. Actually, that was a pretty smart idea of them. If you just join a Nightmare Mode and you're not really a high enough level to do it, you just wait it out in the beginning and let the other teammates complete the mission for you. It's pure evil genius. Alright, looks like we got this held down pretty well. I mean, obviously we do. All the enemies are dead, so we really don't have to worry about much. So this is going to be a whole lot of me standing here doing nothing. Let's enjoy the scenery up there. You can see the clouds moving around. Or, actually, those are asteroids, probably. Enormous rocks moving through the atmosphere. It's really ridiculous. They should really make it so that if the more people who are in the extraction, it should make the timer go down faster. There should be some kind of little boost for it. But that's alright, we completed the mission, we got our Nightmare Mode mod, or Nightmare mod rather. It really wasn't as difficult as it could have been, but it still wasn't as smooth as I would have liked. I mean, I dropped 3 times, that's not good. And I actually had to use a revive. Alright, anyway, Sneakies. Oh, unfortunately, we can't look at the stats. That's alright, though. Not really worrying about these random players. Anyways, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. The more likes we get, the faster you'll continue to see these videos come out in this series. And also hit subscribe to become a Sneaky today, that we can continue to easily follow this series in the future and never miss another video in it ever again. I definitely want more of you to appear in these videos, so leave me a comment below if you'd like to appear in any future videos. And also be sure to add me on PSN. My PSN name is right in the top left-hand corner of the screen right now, the xsneaky-gx. And also don't be afraid to use the comment section to find other people to play Warframe with. The more people you play with, the more fun the game is, trust me. And I will see you next time for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4.